Good afternoon, everyone. I am Arif. I take the opportunity to introduce the topic which are given to us. It is a basically case study in which जिसे हमें एक ऑफिसर बनाया गया है और इसमें हमें एक चेक करना है कि अगर एक डिपार्टमेंट है कोई एक कंपनी है जो अभी छोटी है तो उसमें एम्प्लॉय कम है डिपार्टमेंट कम है तो उसमें अच्छे से मैनेज कर पा रही है लेकिन जैसे वो कंपनी वक्त के साथ बड़ी होती जा रही है उसमें लोग और डिपार्टमेंट बढ़ते जा रहे हैं जिसमें कि उन एम्प्लॉय के बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बढ़ते जा रहे हैं तो हमें एक सॉल्यूशन देना है कि इन कॉन्फ्लिक्ट से निपटने के लिए और इम्प्लॉय के बीच में हेल्दी रिलेशन बनाने के लिए हमें कैसे मतलब कौन कौन से कदम उठाने पड़ेंगे और क्या क्या स्टेप हमें उठाने पड़ेंगे और मुझे लगता है कि ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है और इसमें हम सबको अपना व्यू देना चाहिए और इसमें मेरा ओपिनियन ऐसा है कि हम सबसे पहले में कॉज इसका ये है कि लोगों के बीच में आपस में रिलेशन सही नहीं है तो हमें उसके लिए कदम ये उठाना पड़ेगा कि सबसे पहले एक टीम बनाएंगे जो कॉज फाइंड करेगी कि मेन डिपार्टमेंट मतलब किस डिपार्टमेंट में क्या कॉज है उसके बाद हम उसमें 1 to 1 इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं हर एक डिपार्टमेंट का और एक टाइम के साथ उसमें हम क्या मीटअप करा सकते हैं तो इन सब पॉइंट्स पे मतलब हम डिस्कस कर सकते हैं तो सो आई ओपन द हाउस फॉर डिस्कशन
Yes,
The
yes,
First
definitely.
of all,
I think
open
the
communication between the management and labor. That's why we
yes, yes, yes,
try to convey the ideas of each other and listen carefully everyone's ideas and respect all each member as labor and management and try to create a hierarchy of the management and labor. So
yes, different. Yes, department head should also intervene in this to emphasis on the importance of the collaboration and align them all the departments to share a common goal which the company shares. So they will be more aligned towards the same goal and working towards the same goal. So it will also help them to solve their conflicts.
Yeah, I agree with that Shubham point. Yeah, we should work on common goal.
Am I audible, guys?
We should give priority to our company first. Then only we can concentrate on the department likewise. First of all, everything comes on the interest of company.
Yeah, actually, Shubham, I liked your point and I agree with your point that the goals of the department should be aligned with the organizations. And in adding to that, the company should establish a clear communication channel among departments so that the decisions of each department can be communicated transparently. So I
Yes,
believe
yes,
a clear communication should be established within the organization so
yes,
that
yes,
the conflict does not get escalated,
yes.
that it hampers the productivity.
Yes, to establish a clear communication, which we can also conduct regular meetings and updates about their works and challenges the employees are facing in the office works. So it will
yes
helpful for us to
yes
improve the culture.
I
हाँ
add
शुभम मैं
one,
इसी
one point
We
on
should also
ऐड करना
appraise
चाहता
the
हूँ कि
departmental head and the employees working in the department which is performing well in the team.
Yes,
Because if the team is performing well, then the department should be praised. And each, as one of my friend mentioned, each department should be work in the collaboration for the benefit of the organization.
We
yes,
can
definitely.
also build a team building by having common team length sports activities so that we can build team building activities like games, sports, and all will build a team. We will
Yeah, that's
build
a
a
good point.
relationship
Yes.
between.
We should also
Yeah.
I
organize
want to
social
new
events
point.
and cultural
I
events
want
to
to point.
promote gathering of the employees so that they can
I want to new point.
communicate with each other
शुभम मैं
and
इसमें ऐड
remove the
करना
barriers.
चाहता हूँ कि जैसे समय समय पर हम एक इंटर ट्रिप मतलब प्लान कर सकते हैं सभी एम्प्लॉय के बीच में जिससे कि वो अपना टाइम एक साथ स्पेंड करेंगे तो थोड़ा रिलेशनशिप हेल्दी होगा उनके बीच में और और
I
फिर
add,
इसमें yes yes
Anuj has
Anuj
a
yes
point, I
Anuj
think.
I add a new point. Constitution of India, Article 43 said that a person from the labor appointed as a management team for the provide the problem of the labor. This is the also one point to resolve the conflict between labor and management. because the appointment person from the labor to take up good thing how to arrange the problem of the laborers and between them to represent the between the management. So it's also point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
For
There should be mediator,
Yeah.
like third party intervention should be there if conflict arises between two
Yes,
parties,
yes.
so that
Yes.
it can be rectified in a good way.
Yeah,
Yes.
adding to that,
Yes.
I have a point that is we should train the employees and upskill them to the, updated technology so that any issue in the productivity, so that there won't be any bugs and error issues. So I think to mitigate the effect of conflict, I think training of employees should also be a step that we should take. That's what I believe. What are
and
your
try
views on this?
And
try to communicate as
and
feedback from the labor. So
yes, yes.
to suggest the problem from the labor from the management side. So not create a cage, cage between the management and laborers.
And I think the company should also give recognitions to the employee effort, and so that the employee feel valued, so that he can more give his more input and feel I can say him more involved. So he'll be his
Yes.
morale will be high. He will be more engaging in the and we will be more productive.
If a
Uh,
conflict arise, we can form common committee with representative from both the committees, like two members from here, two members from this committee, between any two
Yes, yes.
department means. Then common committee and come to that solution. We can find
yeah.
solution.
Yes,
It
Pratap,
yes,
will improve
इसमें मैं
problem
ये ऐड
solving.
करना चाहूंगा कि
open
जैसे
open
बहुत से
communication between both the management and the worker department,
yes, yes,
so that if any further this type of conflict arises, so they can easily resolve by understanding the workers only.
yeah,
Yeah.
Arif, I agree with
और
your
प्रियांशु
point.
मैं इसमें ऐड
And also
मैं
the
ऐड करना
worker will
चाहूंगा
not
जैसे
hesitate to reach the management.
सबसे ज्यादा
And the
लोग
work
ब्लेम करते हैं एक डिपार्टमेंट की, ये आपके डिपार्टमेंट की प्रॉब्लम है, आप सॉल्व करो, ये मेरे डिपार्टमेंट का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तो ब्लेम एक दूसरे पे करते हैं। इस चीज के लिए हमें हर किसी का जो डिपार्टमेंट है उसको अच्छे से प्रायोरिटाइजेशन कर देना चाहिए कि हाँ ये आप में मतलब फीडबैक के थ्रू जो हमें मिलेगा उसमें ये आपके डिपार्टमेंट का प्रॉब्लम है, आप इसे डील करो अच्छे से। और एक दूसरे पे ब्लेम करने का मतलब इस तरह का मतलब हम लोग कुछ अपना सकते हैं।
Yes,
And
team should
try
be
to
work in the
create a
collaboration so that
control even.
the conflict is get resolved. If the fault is coming from the any of the department, the main motive is to get the benefit of the organization.
we should
So
see
they
as
should
the
work in the collaboration. This is discussed before
we
also.
should
Guys,
Yeah, yeah.
see as the
let's just
problem of whole
jot down the
company
points
and
that
solve it
we
together.
agreed on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Try to
can
create
I?
some cultural events which is participation of the labor and management between each other. So they try to understand each other. So conflict between the both of them minimized.
Yes.
Yeah, already discussed it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are you
adding to
jotting down the
that,
point?
Yeah,
Open communication is
can I
also there,
summarize?
na?
yeah,
Can I summarize short points
transparent
so that we can?
communication.
Work
Okay,
towards the common goal of the company.
Yeah,
Open
okay.
communication.
So far we
and
discussed that first point. We can say that open communication point discussed. Priority should be given to common goals so that interest of the organization is the first priority. Committee between the teams in case of conflict, and review meetings should be conducted periodically. So to set new goals, update goals, so that what company progresses like that, and team building activities can be improved by
activities.
activities like team lunch, sport activities,
And
and
feedback system should be
plan
there so that they improve.
Rewarding
and
the employees in a
Recognition and
point.
appraisal, na?
recognition and appreciation also should be done. And in case
Yeah,
if the conflict didn't come to single point, then media third party intervention can also be an option.
Yes,
Then
yes.
yeah,
upskilling, one of our friends told upskilling, so the upskilling point that employee should be trained to not to involve in conflict like that. There's one point. If anybody
yeah,
add on, can add.
Feedback
and
system should be there
also,
to improve the work culture, I think.
Yeah. Feedback.
and I'd like to add another point that is, the organization should allow cross teams.
Okay.
Members from different departments should be work together so that each person get to know better about the person that is working in other departments.
And it will
So
also enhance problem solving also. It will easy problem
yeah,
solving.
Yeah, that's a good point.
is anyone writing the points?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think Pratap is right.
Okay.
yeah. I noted.
Rather than going to just neutral third, okay. Time's up, guys. I think we have to
Okay.
conclude.
Okay.
Okay, guys, now I'll hear the conclusion from one by one. As a team, how many points have you jotted down? Consensus wise, कितने points jot किए हैं?
11 points.
6.
कभी भी
point is
इतने ज्यादा points मत jot करा करो, ठीक है?
5.
Headings पे जाया करो. Mostly 4, 5, 6 points should be the max points. I'm telling you out. The reason is क्योंकि आप उसी पे ज्यादा अच्छे से examples और discussion करा करो. Rather than आप 11 point लिखोगे, that doesn't weigh off and value off. Come
Ma'am,
point.
can you use English so that I don't know Hindi?
Okay. Use less of the pointers, extract less of the pointers by your team. The reason is because try to exemplify more than just jotting down the pointers. That's a very negative ending. Second, Arvind, I would suggest you that instead of saying that is everyone noted down, take that opportunity. Because even if you jot down the pointers, you get extra marks. Like Pratap was doing it out. So why are you giving chance to others? At least you have it out as if everyone, you yourself should jot down the pointers and ask them. Have everyone written the pointers? Can we just revise the pointers, revive it out? Take that opportunity. I don't know why you give the opportunity to others, and that does not sound good. Okay, so have yourself into that position. In terms, if they say it out in the finals that any one of amongst you can take the permission of jotting down the pointers, right? Then the person who has already taken the permission that, okay, can I take the opportunity to conclude it out or can I jot down the pointers? Then you can name that person like Arif. This is also a finalist one. Can you just recap us with all the important pointers, what we have noted? So you just ask him to give a recap of all the pointers. That is a good take. Clear? Because you should be in that position. Pratap, it was a good initiatives. Like your answers, your contents were good. Your initiatives were good, right? RF and Shubham, I found you neutral right now. Not too good, not too bad. The reason is you were visible in the participation, but you were in the waverings too. You were not in very massively in a good participation era. That should not be there, right? And Anuj, your main flaw is you bluff a lot. Up atak atak ke bolte ho, you ask anyone. That is a major flaw of yours, right? And when it is a major flaw, go for a very short pointers या examples के form पे करो और linkage बनाओ. आप लोग linkage भी नहीं बनाते हो. ठीक है? Priyanshu, content was good. Maybe you've practiced it out. That was the reason, but your content value was better than others. Content wise आप strong थे. मैं conclusion सबका सुनती हूँ. फिर हम एक बारी discussion करते हैं. ठीक है? Pratap, go ahead with the conclusion first.
First of all, thank you guys. So we for a very fruitful discussion. So this we as a team, I am giving the conclusion. First point, open communication should be between intra-department meeting. Open communication should be there, and we should set common goal. Priority should be given to the common goal in case any conflict arise. It should be on the interest of the organization. And the third, I will say, review meeting should be done periodically to set priority. And I would say team building meetings like team lunch, sports activities should be done regularly. And recognition and appreciation also should be there for best performing employee, I guess. And in case conflict didn't come to a single point, within third party intervention should be there, like mediators be there. And that's it, I would say. And cross meeting, the cross team, so that shifting employee from this department to that department can also understand department properly, I would say. Thank you very much.
Okay, Arif, go ahead.
Hello, I'm audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
Go ahead.
It was a healthy communication, and on the behalf of everyone, I want to conclude in this way. जैसे कि हम कुछ पॉइंट्स पे एग्री हुए और कंक्लूड किए, और वो समरी कुछ इस तरह है कि सबसे पहले हम ओपन कम्युनिकेशन बिल्ड करेंगे, हर जैसे बड़े एम्प्लॉय हो गए और जो वर्कर है उनके बीच में जाके ट्रांसपेरेंसी मतलब उनके बीच में बनी रहे। दूसरा पॉइंट हमारा ये था कि हम रेगुलर बेसिस पे मीटअप करते रहेंगे, जिससे सबके बीच में एक हेल्दी रिलेशन बना रहेगा। और तीसरा पॉइंट हम लोगों ने ये डिस्कस किया कि टीम बिल्डिंग लोग करेंगे। और चौथा ये कि रिकॉग्नाइजेशन एंड अप्रिसिएशन सेरेमनी टाइप का हम लोग कुछ ऐसा प्रोग्राम करेंगे जिसमें जो अच्छा एम्प्लॉय है उसको कुछ अवार्ड और उसको सर्टिफिकेट देंगे, जिससे उनका कॉन्फिडेंस बूस्ट होगा। और चौथा हमारा ये था कि जैसे स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटी या फिर ट्रिप हो गया, और समय समय पे इंटर जो भी डिपार्टमेंट है उनका ट्रिप हम लोग प्लान करेंगे, जिससे उनके बीच में एक अलग हेल्दी रिलेशन बिल्ड होगा। और लास्ट पॉइंट ये था कि हम लोग फीडबैक लेंगे हर किसी का, कहाँ कैसा अभी चल रहा है इनके बीच में कम्युनिकेशन। देन दैट्स ऑल। थैंक यू एवरीवन फॉर योर वैल्यूएबल पॉइंट्स।
Okay, so next it is Priyanshu.
Yes, please. Thank you everyone for your participation. And I took the opportunity to conclude the today's given case study topic, group task. And in this company, JibJab company is given. It is a food delivery app and it is expanding well. When the organization is small, there is less departments and less conflicts as arising. As the business is expanding, there are departments are also growing in numbers and the employees also increasing. So there are chances of conflicts arises between them. So on the benefit of the organization, we should arrive on the mutual consensus, as there should be then open conversation between the employees and the workers, so that these type of these type of conflict does not arise in the near future. And the second point is that we should work on the common goal of the organization by collaboration of the different departments working for the organization. And we should also give the proper training to the workers and employees so that they do not do such type of conflicts in the near future. And also recognition of is done for the employees so that they perform well for the organization. And there should be a review meeting should be done properly from the time to time basis. And that's all. Thank you for your valuable time and suggestions.
Okay, Anuj.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, everyone. At the end, we reach the we reach the conscience of the discussion. It was a very interesting discussion, and we find the some point because on the behalf of the everyone by the collaboratively. Some point I find like we first of all we try to open communicate between all the members and management, like labor and management. And second, create a activities between those who are participate and know each other and know the private events, like someone from other events, some other events. And third is the feedback of the everyone. And fourth, recognize and appreciation of the work of the workers. And fifth, training for the employee, like hierarchy of the management, to understand the understanding of the meaning of the management and labors between relationship. That's all. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next, I would go for Shubham.
So friends, we had a very interactive discussion, and the mutual consensus are first we sure the department head should emphasis on the emphasis to have the common goal between the departments. As a company, we share a common goal to align them towards working towards the common goal. And secondly, there should be an open communication between the employees and the management. And third, we can make cross-functional groups between the different departments so that they can know about their working and challenges they are facing. So and fourth, the feedback system should be there between the employees and the management, so that the employees can tell about their work updates and what challenges they are facing. So there can be improvement on them. And if we do not come to a midway, then we can. There should also be a intervention of third party, and recognition and appreciation should be given to employee effort so that they feel valued and they will make more effort, so and can be more productive. and regular meetings and updates should be held between the departments, and social events can be done, and cultural events, so to bring the employees together. So thank you everyone for your time and suggestions.
Okay, Anuj is
Yes,
done.
sir.
I think Arvind is left. सबको ना कुछ कुछ चैट बॉक्सेस पे पॉइंटर्स आया जो मोस्ट प्रोमिनेंट पॉइंटर्स सिर्फ उनके लिए हैं, ठीक है? बाकी मैं आपको एक ओवरव्यू बताऊंगी सबका, बट अरविंद फर्स्ट गो अहेड.
Thank you everyone for your valuable suggestions and insights. It was a healthy discussion. So as a team, our strategies for conflict resolution is firstly to establish an open communication so that the departments and the organization can communicate with each other in a transparent way. And the second one is the organization should recognize and appreciate the efforts of the employee so that the morale of the employee is boosted, which in turn improves the productivity of the employee. And the third point is the resources of the organization should be allocated fairly to each and every department so that the conflicts are reduced. And fourth one is the organization should encourage team building activities like team lunches or conducting sports events and all, so that the teamwork is improved. And the training and upskilling of the employees with the up-to-date technology can help in reducing the issues that are happening in the production, which stops the propagation of the conflict. And the organization should also allow the cross-team functionality so that the employees from different departments can work together and share their knowledge together, and the problem solving is improved. And if all these steps are providing no result, then a neutral third party should be intervened. So listening to the issues raised by the departments, and the conflict is to be solved in that way. So these are the insights, these are the suggestions that we as a team collected. So thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fine, right. Now listen carefully, all of you. आप सबको एक brief आया होगा sites पे. मैं एक करके थोड़ा read out करती हूँ. That's for me also. सबसे पहले I started with, I think, Pratap. Pratap, the good thing in you is you have a good communication, same as Arvind. Arvind and you have a very good flow of speaking, and Arvind has a denoting flow. Matlab, if he wants, he can get the opportunity of jotting the things in a very confined manner. Confusion और introduction में आप बहुत अच्छा chance ले सकते हो, Arvind. That's my suggestion to you. बट अभी आप लोग दोनों ज्यादा आप लैक क्या कर रहे हो, आपका प्रेजेंटेशन स्किल्स अच्छा नहीं है. एक तो फेशियल एक्सप्रेशन जैसे प्रियांशु का ब्लैंक होता है, सिमिलर वे you guys don't have a facial expressions. Priyanshu, you're a very strong in content की liners सब accurate थी. आपका सबसे बुरा है आपका expression. If you do not match, if you do not greet it properly, that can be a negative run for you, right? वो आप में missing है. Pratap and Arvind, you're not good in liners. Liners, you miss the liners are very start. Like, hi everyone, I Pratap on behalf of everyone is going to conclude the group task. So it was a situational group task, and we on the behalf of everyone made a mutual consensus, right? As by our team, 4 of the important dimensions were being discussed. Very first is this, second, third, fourth, fifth. At the very start only mentioned कि हमने 6 discuss किए हैं, 5 discuss किए हैं, 4 discuss किए हैं. That is going to help you in more of the presentation and jotting down of the pointers also. The very first is this, elaborating the pointer, a brief, it can be this way, right? तो आप दोनों का ये सबसे negative है, उसको थोड़ा improve करो. And Arvind, you don't use good liners. Your flow is good, but liners are not good. Arif and Anuj. Now,
Yes,
Anuj, not from Arif, he does not speak in English much, right? He speaks
Yes,
in a bilingual language. Why don't you try it out? आपका अगर flow problem है ना English में, you have a flow, a back, you can say, you're not very fluent in English. No worries, कोई marks cut नहीं होंगे, कोई problem नहीं है, पर ज्यादा अच्छा है कि हिंदी में बोलो, ठीक है?
Okay.
या bilingual बोलो, try करो. Arif was good into it. Arif का intro भी ठीक था, लेकिन आरिफ ने क्या मिस किया, कुछ कंक्लूजन की लाइन, स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ा सा मिस है. ठीक है,
मैं स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा सा नहीं कर पाया.
हाँ.
मैं रेडी नहीं था.
हाँ, स्टार्टिंग में यू वर रेडी, आपकी लाइनर्स अच्छी नहीं गई. स्टार्टिंग भी मैंने वही लिखा है, एट द स्टार्ट ओनली यू वर मिसिंग एंड दैट वाज नॉट गुड. आपके बाकी ठीक थे, नंबर ऑफ पॉइंटर्स आप बताओ. अभी एवरेज था, लेकिन अनुज से बेटर था. ठीक है, अब अनुज दो ही स्पोक इन हिंदी इंटायरली, आपने इंग्लिश बोला, बट यू आर नॉट सिलेक्टेड इन दैट केस. द रीजन इज ओनली आपका बहुत ब्लफ है, बहुत अटकते हो आप, है ना? और वो इसी में हम मेजर कर सकते हैं. हम अपने कंटेंट को बायलिंगुअल कर ले, दैट वुड बी मच मच बेटर. हम अपने आप को बायलिंगुअल कर ले, ठीक है, और हम क्या कर सकते हैं, कंटेंट को हैंड जेस्टर से कोशिश करा करो बोलने की। 6 pointers. First is this, second is this. You have to showcase everyone. Smile put on your face when you're greeting someone. Even at the end when you're thanking everyone, thank you everyone for your valuable suggestions and time. It was a great discussion. तब आप great और great you can say आप कोई भी insights दे सकते हो, right?
Yes, ma'am.
बट उसके लाइनर्स प्रॉम्प्ट एक प्रॉपर एक वे होगा आपका स्पीकिंग का, वो आपको प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा। और जब तक आपने पहली और आखिरी लाइंस रट्टा ही मारी हुई है तब तक तो आप दूसरों को देख सकते हो ना। तब आपको कॉपी पेन देखने में किसने बोला है? बट आप एवरी टाइम यू वर सीकिंग इन द यू आर जस्ट व्यूइंग डाउन, नॉट अ गुड वे, राइट? आपने स्टार्टिंग लाइन रट्टा मारी हुई है, एंडिंग रट्टा मारी हुई है, तो क्यों देखते हो कॉपी पेन पे? मुझे नहीं पता, वो आप बोलते रहो, रोज रोज बोलो। एट द एंड यू विल बी वेरी फ्लुएंट। आपको ऐसे दिमाग में मगअप होनी चाहिए, दिन में 3-3 बार बोलो कि हाँ ये लाइनें तो याद ही हो गई हैं, ठीक है? प्रियांशु, आप में 2 चीजों की मेन प्रॉब्लम है, आई एम टेलिंग यू वेरी क्लियरली इन जीटीज। आप पार्टिसिपेट करते हो, आप कंटेंट अच्छा देते हो, आपकी पार्टिसिपेशन की रेशियो नहीं है। आप स्टार्टिंग में इनविजिबल हो जाते हो, बीच में आ जाते हो, फिर भाग जाते हो। ये नेगेटिव ट्रेट होता है। अगर बहुत सपोज आपके साथ बहुत स्ट्रांग लोग आ गए ना, ठीक है, देखो ये आपके पैनल पे भी डिपेंड, आपकी टीम पे डिपेंड करेगा। If you get
Yes,
some
ma'am.
strong people in your team and I have a margin of things, you can say I have to select 3 or 4 people out of all, I would be selected on the person who ratio is participation. आपको इक्वल पार्टिसिपेशन देनी है, स्टार्टिंग में, मिडल में, एंड में। एक ही टाइम पे पार्टिसिपेशन नहीं करनी है कभी भी, ठीक है? उससे आपका नेगेटिव है। टाइम को मैंने आज इलैबोरेटिव दिया था, टाइम कम भी दिया जा सकता है, यू नो दैट थिंग, कि टाइम कम भी होता है, ज्यादा भी होता है, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द स्टफ, ठीक है? दूसरा, एक्सप्रेशन वाइज थोड़ा वर्क करो। At least in the starting have a smile on your face and the ending have a smile on your face. बीच में कंटेंट में तो I don't say you even that you have to smile and all that good stuff. ठीक है? हाँ, जब आप बीच में डिस्कशन में एग्जांपल्स देते हो ना, आप बहुत अच्छे अच्छे एग्जांपल्स दे सकते हो। तो जैसे ब्रांडिंग का आ जाता है, एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग का आ जाता है। जैसे आई वुड से इट आउट एज इसका था, ये अब है यू आर टू प्रोवाइड अ स्ट्रैटेजी टू रिड्यूस एम्प्लॉयज रिलेटेड कन्फ्लिक्ट्स। सो जब आप कन्फ्लिक्ट के बारे में बात करते हो ना, इन बिटवीन कन्फ्लिक्ट्स, मेनी अ टाइम लेबर कन्फ्लिक्ट हो जाती है, कुछ भी कन्फ्लिक्ट्स होते हैं, you have to say in this context that conflicts are the main sorrow of the, you can say, organization. Main the grievances, addressal thing is that is a, you can say, number of all these क्या कहते हैं इसको, conflicts happen. तो नेगेटिव आपके फेस पे वो जेस्टर्स भी आने चाहिए कि आप conflicts की बात करो, तब तो आप स्माइल कर नहीं सकते हो, तब थोड़ी हंस के बोलोगे वो लड़ाइयां हो रही है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, बहुत अच्छी बात है। तब तो ऑब्वियसली ऑटोमेटिकली यू हैव टू बी सीरियस, ठीक है? बट प्रेजेंटेशन वाइज एक्सप्रेसिंग योरसेल्फ दैट नीड्स टू बी गुड। उसके बाद आई वुड गो फॉर वन मोर पर्सन, आई वुड से अरविंद का मैं बोल चुकी हूँ। शुभम, शुभम न्यूट्रल है आपका बहुत ज्यादा, ठीक है? सेम वे प्रेजेंटेशन इंप्रूव करने वाला है, यू हैव, आप पार्टिसिपेट करते हो, आपका वो पार्टिसिपेशन में वो अच्छा नहीं है, इवन यू वुड से इट आउट, नंबर ऑफ पॉइंटर्स मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बोला वो कर लेना चाहिए, ठीक है? तो वो चीज आ जाती है, उस पर थोड़ा वर्क ऑन करो, फाइन। सबको अपनी शॉर्ट पिक कमिंग्स पे वर्क करते रहो। ये सारी चीजें आपके पास है। कंटेंट वाइज यू आर गोइंग टू बी सिलेक्टेड एज अ म्यूचुअल वन। मेन इज पार्टिसिपेशन, कॉन्फिडेंस, जार्गन्स यू यूज, एड्रेसल यू यूज, लैंग्वेज, फ्लो, ये सारी चीजें साथ में इक्वल मैटर करती है, ठीक है? और कोई बात किसी को कुछ पूछना है? शॉर्टर अगर प्रैक्टिस करने हो तो मुझे बताना, मैं कल एक शॉर्ट जरूर रखूंगी, मैं वहां पे लिखवा भी दूंगी जिसमें मैं शॉर्ट करवा रही हूँ। कोशिश करो एक शॉर्ट प्रैक्टिस कर लेना, एक लॉन्ग प्रैक्टिस कर लेना। शॉर्टर मेक्स यू मोर इन द टर्म्स ऑफ कैसे एग्रीमेंट लाना और लाइनर्स क्या बोलनी है। लिंकेज सबका प्रॉब्लम है, लिंकेज नहीं करते हो आप लोग। दैट प्रताप, यू गिव अ वेरी यू कैन से इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट एंड एडिंग टू योर ओपिनियन, आई वुड लाइक टू सजेस्ट दीज थिंग्स, वो ज्यादा ऐड करा करो, ठीक है? दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट। क्लियर? ठीक है?
Yes.
और कोई प्रॉब्लम किसी को? डन?
इंट्रोडक्शन सही था, इंट्रो।
हाँ, इंट्रो वाज गुड ऑफ योर्स एंड कंक्लूजन आप एक्सप्लेन अच्छे से कर रहे थे, थोड़ा और एलैबोरेट कर सकते हो, केस स्टडी की लाइंस बीच में से उठा के। योर इंट्रोडक्शन वाज गुड, नो वरीज, हिंदी में दिया बट अच्छा दिया था, यू वर एबल टू डिकोड इट आउट, वो चीज अच्छी थी आपकी, ठीक है? जिसका जो पॉइंट कमी है ना, मैंने सिर्फ शॉर्टकमिंग्स की बात की है, गुड चीजें भी हैं बट अभी गुड चीजों पे फोकस मत करो, वो आपकी इंप्रूव होती रहेगी। अभी शॉर्टकमिंग्स पे फोकस करो कि मैं कहाँ पे अभी वीक कर रहा हूँ, जो वीक है ना वो इंप्रूव कर लो। शॉर्टकमिंग जो आपकी इंप्रूवमेंट है वो और इंप्रूव अपने आप होती रहेगी पार्टिसिपेशन से। जैसे आपका फ्लो अच्छा है, आपको प्रॉब्लम नहीं, आप एक्सप्लेनेशन अच्छा करते हो, दैट इज गुड। आपकी 2 चीजें मैंने प्रॉब्लम बोली, मैं बता दी है। प्रताप एंड अरविंद की मैंने ये भी बोला है, you have a great chances of speaking it, guys. You are not taking it out as an opportunity. You're just lagging in it. Liners, improve it out. Conclusion, improve it out. And then you can go for introduction and conclusion. और शुभम थोड़ा सा ग्राफ ऊपर करो और एवरेज एवरेज में खेल रहे हो, बॉर्डर लाइन पे चल रहे हो कब से, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा प्रेजेंटेशन में अपने एक्सप्रेशंस में थोड़ा वर्क ऑन करो, इट वुड बी गुड, ठीक है। क्लियर हुआ? और अनुज हिंदी इंग्लिश मिक्स कर लो,
Yes.
ओके फाइन, चलो ओके गाइस, ठीक है, ओके टेक केयर।